He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's name. Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming there. Shamaguri, live. She's live. She's alive.
OGEP.com. Oh, I'm so alive, good.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Purchase your tracks today.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. All right, turn your microphones on. Let's do a little japa here. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Srila Sadhu Bhaktivinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srila Sadhu Bhaktivinda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda,
Nityananda, Shri
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda,
Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
Nityananda,
Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya.
Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. How come I don't hear any of you guys? What's going on here? Turn your mics on, for God's sake. Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
There we go. Come on, hear some noise. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri
Oh,
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri
Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Chaitanya, Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Shri
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Oh
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
my
Hare.
Lord Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna,
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 Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Nityananda,
Krishna Hare Hare
Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Nityananda,
Rama
Nityananda,
Rama, Hare
Nityananda,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Nityananda,
Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Nityananda,
Hare Hare
Nityananda,
Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Chaitanya, Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya, Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Hare Hare Hare
Oh,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Ah,
Hare Rama, Hare
oh,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare
Shri
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna
Rama, Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama,
Shri
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Oh,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare Rama,
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Shri
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Chaitanya.
Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Ah,
Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Hare, Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Oh,
Hare
Hari.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama.
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Oh,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ah,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ah,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama.
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Mm.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Jaya
Krishna,
Jaya
Hare
Shri
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Jaya
Rama, Hare Hare,
Nityananda
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna.
Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Sri
Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya
Jaya
Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Man, I feel like I can do this forever. It's like every day developing a relationship with the supreme personality of Godhead, my friend, Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna. You guys feel that too? You can do this forever? Yeah. Why not?
You know what?
What?
It was the best decision I ever made coming here.
Really? Wow,
Yes, yes.
that's the
My
testament.
the best decision I ever made was coming here. Yes.
Well, I'm very happy that you've come to that conclusion. I agree. That's the best decision I ever made was coming here also. I agree.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead there, Sachi.
Yeah, I also felt like it was the best thing that ever happened some years ago, but I've fallen off the wagon, I guess they call it.
Oh, well, that happens. I felt, you know me, I fell off the wagon a few times, remember? It feels, oops.
Oh, and when you say you want to be here forever, I don't want to be where I've been forever, that's for sure. Fallen off.
Ah, that's all right. You can just get back on the wagon. We all do. Yeah. So don't worry.
Oh,
You just,
I hope so.
you will. You'll get back on the wagon. That's what it's all about here. It happens. You know, like Jesus said, I didn't say it would be easy, but it'd be worth it. But it's, you know, it's easier than it
Yeah.
was.
Gabriel can relate.
Yeah. We all fall off the wagon sometimes. I've had many excursions off the wagon. It's all, you just, whatever doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
And it wasn't alcohol, it's just life, you know? I have an addiction to this world, I think.
Yeah, who doesn't? Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Music too loud for you, Dave.
Oh, yeah, music. Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay. Here, let's see. Page 477. Shamaguri, yes. Can you mute your mic there, Shamaguri? I think, is it? Yeah, good. Okay. All right, 477. The glories of Marai Gupta. All glories to Sri Gorsimha, the son of Mother Sachi. The shade of your lotus feet drives away all distress. Yeah. You are the life and soul of Gadadhar Pandit. Be merciful to me so that my mind may remain fixed at your lotus feet. Caitanya was now fully engaged in performing his wonderful pastimes with all his associates. Sometimes he danced, sometimes he sung, and yet again he cried or he laughed. But all these were symptoms of his ecstatic love of Krishna. One day, Caitanya was visiting Srivas Pandit's house with Nityananda. As they were sitting, Murari Gupta came in and then prostrated himself at the lotus feet of Lord Caitanya. Looking effulgent, he got up and again prostrated himself before Nityananda. Yeah. So you don't have this. Do you have this book here, this one?
Yeah, Johnny Key left me a copy.
All right. You want to read a little bit?
I can. Yeah, I mean, I will. I'm sorry, I can't find it right now.
Okay, well, then Lalita, you read it then. Page, 477.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Guru Maharaj. Oh, glory to you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Shamakuri, if you send me your address, I'll see if I can order you a book. I'll buy you one of these books here if they have it and it's easy to do for me. I'll just send you one over there. Just send me your address, mailing address, where you can receive it from Amazon.
May I say something, Gurudev?
Sure, you may.
Because you said turn off your mic.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know, it's April now, month of April.
Yeah.
And my birthday is coming soon.
Oh, that's great.
So this will be the greatest birthday present.
That's great. I'll give you a nice
I'd be so happy to have this book. Oh my God.
Right. That's right. There's
Lord.
your birthday presents. All right.
Thank you, Gurudev. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so send your address and I'll
Yes,
see
okay.
hopefully I can do it. I don't know. It's, we're doing through different countries and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
if Amazon will deliver it, I'll do it. So
okay. Thank you. So I turn off my mic now.
Okay.
One day, Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. One day, Lord Caitanya, he was visiting Srivas Pandita's house with Nityananda. As they were sitting, Murari Gupta came. He came in and he prostrated himself at the lotus feet of Lord Caitanya, looking effulgent. He got up and he again prostrated himself before Nityananda. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was always pleased with Murari Gupta. So now he spoke frankly to Murari, saying, what you did just now by first offering obeisances to me and then to Nityananda, it was a violation of Vaishnava etiquette. Why do you of all people do this. You are supposed to teach others who are ignorant about these esoteric rules.
See, it's actually a really a deep esoteric. It's not just an etiquette.
No.
This is esoteric rule. That's why a lot of people they think they downplay the guru thing. They downplay it, or they don't see it that important. See, but it is immensely important.
Yeah.
See, and that's why in the pastime, as it progresses, you'll see that the Lord showed him in the dream that he's younger, and Nityananda is older. That's why you need the older brother. See, he's the older brother. And the older brother instructs the younger brother. So inside everybody is Krishna, but he's young. He hasn't been born in most people. See, so ultimately you need that, you need to be born again. You have to have that Krishna born in you, and he's young. He's nourishing, needs the experienced devotee. The experience is the spiritual master, the associates, to help you understand the importance. Otherwise, if you try to jump over. That's the idea of, like I was trying to tell some devotees, don't jump over into the higher leelas, like maybe some devotees like Lalita. She didn't jump over. She went through the door, and now she can read these higher leelas nicely. But if you don't go through the door and follow in their footsteps like she does and Johan, then you will be bewildered. You'll become a sahaja. See, that's why it's so important. That's why the Lord Caitanya is teaching like this. Don't go and connect. Try to connect with me directly like that, because you're too young, or Krishna's too young in you. So you need to be schooled by the older brother. And that's why I said, well, you go through the door, and this is chapter 1 of Adi Leela. And you show, in a sense, you got to satisfy the spiritual master. I'm not satisfied. I'm satisfied with Lalita. I'm satisfied with Johan, how they go through the door, and others here, and Amy, so many are doing that, even Sachi's doing that. Shamaguri's they're doing nicely. See, but everybody, if you really want to go to the deeper leelas, then that you follow in the footsteps of the witnesses, and you'll get in. Otherwise, it's going to be a longer time. I mean, if that's okay with you, I'm still going to make my comments. Maybe somebody wants to speed it up because you got the witnesses here, and you'll see the more faith you get in basically the word. I'm just telling you what's in the book. It's not like I'm talking independently, that it's not in there, how important the spiritual master is, how important the door is. It's always, even Jesus talking about the door. Look, when people had faith in the door, they got the Holy Spirit, then the purports of the Vedas or the Bible were revealed to them, like Paul. He couldn't understand the scriptures before he surrendered to Jesus, right? So, and then when this Holy Spirit awakened, then he could understand the deeper purport of the scriptures. See, it even works in the Bible. Then you become very enthusiastic to worship God, like we are. You see, the ones who are really very enthusiastic. See, so Krishna is younger unless you're a more mature, awakened devotee, and the Lord will use you to help himself actually in his younger form through the devotees. It's so funny. The Maya is showing the same example by the government. The government is Big Brother. Isn't that funny? In that movie, George Orwell, 1984, they use the government as the Big Brother. See, this is Krishna teaching the same principle. And then Krishna comes and he has a big brother, an older brother, Nityananda. See, also Balaram. See, the older brother. Krishna is always the younger. Yeah. And this way is showing even through the esoteric truths. That's the way it goes. And so Nityananda in this world is represented by the spiritual master. Even if you try to go directly, I don't need guru, I got Nitai. Some people do that. That's also going direct. Better to listen to the older brother that is more advanced in love of God and conclusive truth. Then you develop faith. You realize, oh wow, the door is. How many times do you think you get such a situation like this? Just from that point of view, where you get this kind of association, this kind of teaching. I mean, you can get Prabhupada's association, which is this kind of association, but do you get this kind of teaching? No, he threw the rule book at you. He threw build temples, do all that stuff. But here you got the same Lord that was working through Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta and Bhakti Vinod, and you got what they know being preached. And that means you're going to know that too, because, when you hear this preaching, man, it's confidential, it's esoteric, and you got the voice behind it. That means you got the frequency and vibration, all ducks are in a row. The next thing is you're going to be like the family members now. Okay. We're here to finish it.
Are you working up to a yelling?
Working up to it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it could be a false flag. Let's see. Go ahead, Lalita, read on.
What?
Okay, wait. Gabriel says, the Nittai worship is good, though. It makes people receive more mercy, and it destroys many obstacles, many offenses, as well as that could obstruct this path, right? Well, actually, if I wanted to preach the essence, I wouldn't preach Nittai worship. I would preach Guru worship. Because otherwise, it's like you're saying go directly to Nittai and destroy the obstacles. No, the Guru destroys the obstacles, just like I'm doing right now, destroying this obstacle. Because you're putting an obstacle in front of people by preaching like that. Better to preach the door. You want Nityananda's mercy, you go to Nityananda's representative, and you get the mercy of Nityananda through the representative. Now, if you're not aware of that, see, I don't know, maybe you are, maybe you're not so aware of it. If you're not aware of it, okay, what do you got? You got the books, the worship Nittai and all that stuff. But the essence is, if you've got the representative of Nittai, they'll teach you the importance of Chapter 1 of Adi Lila, the listening and learning from the spiritual master, the big brother, the living devotee, who represents the living mercy of Nittai in this world. People got ecstatic devotion when Nityananda was here, showing and manifesting Vrindavan and the esoteric truths. Well, people are getting that again through Nityananda's representative here. Proof is in the pudding. It shows you this is the way it works. If you have some other concept or some other idea, it won't work. It's proven. I haven't seen anybody that's proving that you can go some other way other than the way the book is taught. These books are the Lord. They're his instructions. Authorized, Prabhupada said, authorized. That's why he wrote these things and translated these books. Yeah. And so, it's more important to preach this. Say, oh, no, you should take shelter of Nityananda's representative. Learn from them. Learn from that big brother to the point where you develop faith. And you see from your own experience how many obstacles are removed by proper worship of the deity through the spiritual master. And ultimately, you'll see, my Lord has appeared before me as the spiritual master, simultaneously one and different. Satchidananda. What do you think? Satchidananda is just 3 words? It's just a bunch of words? Satchidananda means simultaneously one and different. That means God is Satchidananda, and the bona fide spiritual master is also Satchidananda. And the only difference is in their nature. Still God, still Krishna. One is the empowered version and one is the power, the Lord. Okay, the Radha and Krishna, love of God. See, but he empowers us to represent him, represent Satchidananda here. That's why Big Brother is the bona fide spiritual master, has experience of these things. And if you want the quick path, you'll listen to them and learn from them and follow the path. And they'll teach you, it's right there, chapter 1, everything. And you will feel it. You will, the disciples that are getting it here, you can look at them and then you look at chapter 1, you say, wow, they're the embodiment of a real disciple. Okay? They're like Arjuna, sitting right there listening to Krishna. That's how they feel. That's how Lalita's always coming. Wow, this is so great. Well, he listens attentively. And the ones who don't get it say something else, don't they? Well, I kind of have another opinion there. I agree with some things, but that kind of thing. But you could tell they don't have the strength that the devotees who are following the real path have. So this might be a little humbling to some devotees who are, it's good to be aware of it. I mean, you may not like it, because you get life from speculating. Maybe you get a little life from it.
Yeah, trying to teach us.
Yeah, this is
trying to teach us.
But that's a good example. Like this, the class went 3 hours and a half practically because this is important. I mean, I wasn't bored at all. Thank you, Tom, for sharing, your truth, because it's a great teaching. You think you're the only one like that?
No.
Like that. And it's a great important thing. This is how the obstacles are removed. You need to see perspective and discussions, and very valuable. Yeah. I like something off. That's how I feel a little bit. For what it's worth, no offense, but I'm sharing my truth. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, it's great. Everybody should be as they are. Be real. And that's the whole point. You're going to get more clear in these discussions. I mean, wouldn't the point is to let us be as best as we can in performing devotional service, so we get the greatest result, the deepest result, the greatest result. So it comes in discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives us the opportunity to correct, actually, and to say real truth, because otherwise we don't know what people have in their head, actually.
Yeah, you don't know. I didn't know. I was wondering, why is Tom like he is and like this, and why is it, why is he like this and like this? Now I see, actually, now that he talked about it, oh yeah, I could see, inattentive chanting. Yeah, not really, kind of like just dropping everything and really listening and getting purified, and doing it another way. So I wasn't clear about that. Now I'm more clear, and that's why I said what I said. I mean, he's still gonna do what he does. Everybody, what are you gonna do? All of us, But somehow or other, it'll work its way in. The best thing, we all want the best for ourselves and ultimately others. Unless you're Klaus Schwab or something, It's amazing they call them elites. They're elites in their own minds.
Elites, yeah.
They have no idea what an elite is. The elites are the devotees coming here. Go ahead, what?
They're rich in the world, and that's not what I want.
Yeah, we're here rich in bhakti. Yeah. Yeah, if it comes to rich in the world, that's okay too for me, because I know what I'll do with it. Everybody will get tickets. We'll come here. We'd be together. Or I'll go there. Without restrictions. All that stuff. Because what else are you going to do it for? Use it for.
Well, I wasn't talking about money. I'm talking about, I don't know. I get touched like I don't want to be here in this world anymore, because when you get to a place where you don't feel any goodness about the world at all, it's a little devastating.
Yeah, you see, that's your attachment to goodness. See, you're looking for, you're still sucking off that goodness lollipop. And Krishna,
Well, isn't that Isn't that what the elites are trying to do? The goodness of the money?
No, that's passion stuff, money. The goodness is you're trying to get juice from the goodness, and Krishna keeps thwarting you. Like thinking about the homeless and thinking about good, doing good deeds and stuff like that. But it's see, and then see, you're thinking I have nothing to live for because all the goodness is taken away out of the world. Well, in a sense, that's Krishna's mercy for you because because then where are you going to go? There's no other where to go except here or going out. Like some people say, oh, there's nothing to live for. Well, if you really like, I wouldn't say that because I don't live for goodness. I don't live for feeding the homeless or the helpless or the homeless or the poor people, poor in money. No, I live for bhakti, and this is what I'm here to give. And whether they're rich or poor, I don't care. If you're poor and you come, you're going to be benefited. If you're rich and you come, you're going to be benefited. This is a whole nother life and energy source. And so goodness or badness in the world doesn't touch it. That's the beauty of this bhakti. That's its uniqueness. This is why this is the perfect time for me to come and preach. To help people get this, to help you get this. When you really get that, you get up in the morning for communing with the transcendental Lord and not, like to do good deeds or stuff like that. And it's not easy to get through that because a lot of people have attachment that they get life from doing good in the world, right? Some people get life from doing bad in the world by being, a demon, demoniac. They get life from that. That's why they worship Lucifer, and the Satanists. They get life from tricking people for lying to them, being a hypocrite. Get some energy from that. Okay?
Tricking people that are tricking the good people.
Yeah, or converting them into bad people. They like to see if you serve a bad person, by that service you become like them. That's the secret. See, and so if you serve a good person, you become like them. You get a righteous reward, Jesus said. See, so but good and bad are still coverings for the soul. See, and if you come here and you serve a bona fide spiritual master representing the transcendental good, pure goodness, you get a transcendental result. And then poof, you're out of here, man. This is the way to get out of here, not suicide, not getting out that way. This way is how you get out. And then even when you're here, it's like, oh, I'm here, I can preach. See, it's like I got a diving suit on, and others feel like that also. It's like you got a diving suit, you're hooked into the spiritual world, you're getting air from there, you're getting life from there. So you're here, and it's like you got your environment. It's amazing. I mean, it's just like if you went diving in the ocean, you got no air, you can't breathe down there, right? But if you put a diving suit on or air tanks, you can go and swim around. I know, I used to be a diver. I actually have a little car. I used to have a card, I had tanks and everything. I would go swim around like a fish. It's I could go and look at the fish, and all that. It was like more freedom, you see? But devotees are like that too. They have to have the air from the spiritual atmosphere to live.
What I just want to say.
Yeah.
Dive in
like
the spiritual sky. Yeah.
That's why we have smiles, even in the midst of all this bullshit going on. How can I not be happy? I'm happy because I'm connected with Krishna, man, and Radha, and Prabhupada, and all the devotees. I got air, man. I can breathe. I can relax. See, that's how it works. And so I'm here to help others make that connection too. It's because the air is air of the mode of goodness is being sucked out of the world because the demon's taken over. But that's to motivate people in goodness to come over here. See? So you can get this kind of life, because this is real life. Otherwise, good and bad, it's all material dualities. Same old, come and go, cycle of birth and death, up and down and up and down and up and down, and merry-go-round. You come here, you get off it, man. You come here and you get what's going on here, man. You'll be happy like Shamaguri. You have a big smile on your face, tears in your eyes. You laugh like a mad woman like her and a few others. And if you're really lucky, you can become like the banana man. Or the banana woman, laughing all the time,
Well, Gabriel says, I don't know, but there's something off. And that's how I feel. It's just, there's just something off around here,
Around where?
Everywhere. It follows me like a puppy dog, and let's get in trouble.
Yeah, there's something off, of course. It's something off, but it's actually on, because this is part of what's going on in the world is sanctioned and ordained by the Lord for a higher purpose that even the demigods, even good people, have a hard time to understand, as well as the bad people. They don't understand. We'll read again when at the right time the pastimes of the demons and demigods having a truce, and they're working together, doing this with the turtle. See, Vishnu, they were churning the ocean of milk, and so they were working together. Here, there's no truce. There's no truce here, but they're still working together, and they're not aware of it. They're causing this friction between the demons and the demigods is causing something to transpire, something special. We need it for the preaching, to preach this message so people can learn that there's a transcendental energy of the Lord, very rare energy that's not known here. Even now, most people don't understand Shuddha Bhakti.
Don't know what it is, transcendental. No?
Yeah, well, Lalita knows, and she deals with all the time just by chanting in ecstasy, and then how people react, like, what's going on? What's going on? See? So, yeah, so anyway, this all is the pastimes of the Lord, and you'll see more and more. It'll be like we're here to introduce the spiritual potency, and you'll see. You notice if you look at the preaching, how it's evolved. It's getting bolder and bolder and emboldening. It's intensifying. That's how it works, and to the point it becomes very authoritative, where people start to get it, that this is real, man. It becomes more and more substantial. Just like for now in the world, the mode of goodness and passion and ignorance is most substantial, most understood. But Shuddha Bhakti, this is the least understood. But by this Sadhu Sangha program, it becomes more and more real in this world, more and more planted in this world. Yeah, and whoever takes shelter, it's like a tree. If you take shelter of good people or the good people, say they represent, you're taking shelter of the good tree. If you take shelter of these people who represent the bad tree, the negative tree, you get the result of that. If you come here and take shelter of the Caitanya tree that we're planting again, then you get the result of pure devotion and bhakti very fast. Okay? And now you start to awaken and live on that energy. You keep watering it, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And to the point where you can kick away, you realize, oh, that's been an obstacle. Anyway, that old life is being taken away, Sachi, and that's actually good, because you got this here. This is Krishna's mercy.
I remember what was come to mind for whatever reason. I remember many years ago, you said you needed your room cleaned, and I was going to go clean it really good for you. And your ex-wife said, oh, isn't that the mode of goodness, all this cleaning and stuff? And you said, well, there's a place for a little bit of mode of goodness. But what I if I was to take that and where I am today, it's like we can go in there and clean the room, and then we start stripping the paint off the wall. We're so mode of goodness or something. It's like going overboard on the mode of goodness.
Okay, well, all right. In that context, that was okay. But in this context, what I would say about that incident, it's more than the mode of goodness because you're serving a bona fide representative of the Lord, so it's transcendental. Okay? And it's service, serving a real Vaishnava that's empowered by bhakti. Krishna says himself, it's better than serving me. Better than serving directly the Lord, like on the altar and everything, because the purification is stronger. The result is stronger and more. Yeah, go ahead there, Lily.
Krishna appreciates that most of all.
Yeah, because you're actually serving Krishna, but you're serving him in a practical way in how he's working, because he's using that confidential servitor in a powerful way in this world, whereas the deity is just there, just sitting there and purifying people, but slowly, more slowly. And you serve a Vaishnava, you're serving Krishna and the direct service of the Lord's doing in this world in a practical way. That's what I was trying to tell my wife, who was spending all these hours doing a deity worship there when she could have been transcribing and doing important work in this world. Changing souls, or saving souls.
Yeah, she was so talented.
Yeah. So anyway, she fell off the wagon, and she's also someday will have to come back on. Whether she does it in this life, well, we'll see. Yeah. See, it's by regular classes in Srimad Bhagavatam and by service to the pure devotee. All that's troublesome to the heart is eradicated, and then pure love of God will awaken. Not just raise and all that stuff. You got to follow the book. You got to follow the process. And when Krishna sees that you're really there and you're sincere, and he'll awaken. It'll be an irrevocable fact, just like the book says. Can you revoke that Krishna lives in you there, Lalita?
Yeah,
Can it be revoked? Never.
Can I what?
Can it be revoked that Krishna doesn't exist in your heart?
Revoke.
Revoke means, can you make it like not real?
Deny? No, it's not possible anymore. It's not possible. He's too big.
Yeah, and that happens. And you don't have to be perfect for that to happen. The Lord is. The Bhagavatam, when it's almost, this would happen if you're almost at perfection, almost purified. This happens way before that because of the mercy of Lord Caitanya coming through our Sangha here.
That's mercy.
Way before. Otherwise, this is Srimad Bhagavatam speeded up. Everything is speeded up. Even the kind of bhakti you get is more than Srimad Bhagavatam level. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Actually, matter of fact, even the summum bonum part of the Srimad Bhagavatam is speeded up to where you get.
This is a summum bonum.
Yeah, this is summum bonum. This is where you're going to get the summum bonum, even in this life. So many people, they haven't received the summum bonum level teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam or experience of that. Lalita, she's reading all the time summum bonum stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, this is miraculous to see this, what's going on. That's definitely the case, no matter of any argument in anyone's eyes. That's how I feel too. You're the good tree. Yeah, well, actually, this is the pure goodness tree. This is not a good tree. Good tree is the mode of goodness, and the bad tree is passion and ignorance. As you could say, you notice how everything is represented by a person, even this with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What we need to find in this world, who represents the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Well, that could be himself or his devotee. Only those two, really. I mean, really represent the living representative. Because we have what? Living representatives of passion and ignorance, right? Klaus Schwab, he's a person, right? They're doing stuff. He's doing, changing the world, shaping it the way he, in his dystopian vision, right? He's a person. The Lord's using him. He's a person, right? Everything's personal. He's even using the Mayavadi to teach the impersonal, right? It's a person doing it. Isn't it funny how that works? And then you got the goody two shoes, the philanthropists and all that. You know, they're good persons, and there are people doing that. Sachi raises her hand. We got the goodies out there, you see. So who's gonna be the person representing the Shuddha Bhakti potency, the Satchidananda? It's got to be a person. Before it's going to be a devotee, because you ain't going to see Lord Caitanya come in here for 4,320,000,000 years. Your best bet is you'll have to wait, and the better best is you catch it when a devotee is here preaching it, man. Great opportunity out there. Is anybody an opportunist there in ISKCON? Is there any opportunists there in there, Gaudiya Samiti? Any of you Christians really hungry for God? Well, it'll all be proven here if you come. You're so sure of yourself. No, I'm not. I'm so sure of Krishna. I'm so sure of Lord Caitanya. I'm so sure that he's here, and him and I are doing this preaching here, because he don't work alone, neither do I. Yeah, I'm very sure about that. If you want my Lord Caitanya, you better find his real devotee. Otherwise, you're going to get something watered down, man. You probably get a Narayan Maharaj thing. We just talk about Radhe, purebhakti.com, and none of it comes. It just is a bunch of talk, man. You ever see people like that? They're just talkers. And I talk also, but there's results here that seem to come. You notice? Yeah, that's the difference. You know, they talk about Raganuga, you know, I was in Narayan Radhakumbha, oh, Radhi. Yeah, where's Radhi? Oh, Radhi. So like a parrots, you know. Radhi.
Absolutely. Your talks gives us transcendental feelings and ecstasy. So the proof is this is the real thing.
Yeah, the other, it's like, I think Krishna's bored listening to just talkers.
Oh my God.
You know,
Talking about those pastimes without knowing what they are saying.
Yeah, they don't know what they're saying. Then they give the purport, and then you really want to run away. Like Lord Caitanya. You know, he liked Vallabhabhata's preaching when it was only quoting the verses. But as soon as he gave a purport, he said, oh my God.
I know.
He wouldn't listen.
Annoying.
Yeah. See, where do you hear stuff like that? Only in where the Lord's really working, because I don't know on my own. And it wouldn't be expressed unless I really had a relationship with Lord Caitanya. There's no way that you would get this. You know? This way. See, I prove my Lord, and my Lord proves me. That's the way it works. It has to work like that. See, that's why Jesus said, oh, you think my words are like the Pharisees, God, and nothing happens except they take your money, take your time, take your attention. See? And he says, oh, okay, you believe my word is like these Pharisee words, or I say you believe like my words are like, you know, I was reading the preaching of Radhanath today. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to do a whole video about this, man. It's just, there's so many holes in it, and I can feel, you know, and I don't want to just, I want to just fill in the holes so people can see the difference in levels. And I see why they don't have love of God. That's why I felt even the same with the Narayan Maharaj group. I see why they don't have it, man. You know, it's just, but do you see what I had to have to go through to preach it. It's like these realizations are so deep, so conclusive, that people don't believe it. Even though, and that's why this is the Sadhu Sangha. You know, we just keep doing it, man. Keep proving the points, point to the verses, point to the experiences, show that the Lord is pleased. Oh, you don't believe, I'll just say what Jesus said. You don't believe my words there, out there in ISKCON and all the other places? How about the works that my Lord is doing by waking up in people, by showing them bhakti to them, showing them himself, being the results of the Bhagavatam verses happening in those persons. They're becoming living Bhagavats. How come you don't accept that? That is real proof. See, that's what Jesus said. Look at the miracles God is doing. Look at the miracles of awakening of prema. That all the devotees, oh, prema, it does many lifetimes. Well, look at this lifetime, it's happening. Why? Because it's real here. It's authorized. It's authority. The Lord's authority is here. What is being said works. It's not just blah, blah, blah.
No. You've got to know what you say. It's you've got to really understand before you say those things that you don't understand. They throw it there, and if you ask questions, yeah, but what does it mean? No answer.
Yeah, exactly. And then prove the knowing by what you say and what you teach.
Yeah.
Thrills people, thrills the Lord in people, where they become aware, like, wow, why do I feel so? See, it starts first, you feel enlivened, like, wow, it's so nice to hear. Ooh, I feel good. Well, that's because you're building your relationship with the real Lord, the transcendental Lord. You start to live on that enlivenment. See, you realize a new kind of life. It starts as a little sprout, you know, it gets stronger, bigger. After a while, now you start to become more clear that you're relating to God, you know, and oh, wow, this guru has done for me what no one in the world could do. Not my parents, not my teacher, not one of these gurus in ISKCON or Gaudiya Math, and I'll go far to say even Gaudiya Samiti or the Radhakund Babajis. That's how when you find pure rightness, pure goodness, the real spiritual master empowered by Shuddha Bhakti, you're delivered, and more than delivered, more than liberation and salvation. That's Lord Chaitanya's gift coming through our Sangha now. Whoever takes this seriously, and you take it seriously. Yeah, I really want to know. I'm going to check it out. I want to really be here. I want to follow the teachings and instructions coming from the mouth of this person to check it out. Oh, how can God not give you increasing experiences? And I remember when Shamaguri first started coming, she asked Prabhupada, can you show me that this is the right place for me? Right? Did you say that, Aaron? And he showed you, right? Is he showing you more and more and more, you know, to get you really like confident, to make you learn more like a pit bull?
Can I say something?
Oh, yes, you may. Go ahead. We'll give you the spotlight too. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I know that you all are waiting for me to go live.
That's right. I'm sitting
I know
on the edge of
that.
my chair. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. When is she going to go? I'm meditating every day before I go to sleep. I'm thinking, when is Shamaguri going to go live?
No, come on.
Go ahead there. Say something. What are you going to say?
You know, Facebook, they have changed so many things here.
Yeah.
And it was much more easy. You remember the time I was reading from Bhagavad Gita and Chaitanya Charitamrita? I just had to click on one, I don't know how to say it now, and then I could go live. And now I don't know anymore how I can go live because it has all changed.
Oh, you can't just click a button?
Huh?
You can just click the button. You just click the button. No?
Ask your son like you asked of the mic.
Yeah, I will do that because
Yeah, because otherwise
I
you can't
think,
find out
you know,
yourself.
I really think and I feel, yeah, that it's about time now for me to go live
Yeah, I
and
think so.
share.
Yeah.
You know, I have so many friends here on Facebook. Boah. And so
Yeah.
many nice ones, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's time. They
Like,
want to hear from you. They want to hear your realizations. That's true. I mean, they got to know. You represent the
yeah.
path.
I have added a few of my friends to our group now.
Okay. We'll probably
Like
we'll
eight.
probably we'll probably have to school them a little bit and to make sure they don't just just keep saying Haribo, or whatever.
We told you that. Please inform them not
Yeah,
to
yeah,
type
yeah.
in the groups. Please
I'm
inform.
doing, I'm
I have
doing.
to talk to all of them one by one and explain it one by one. So it's
Yeah,
please inform them before you add
yes.
them.
But there
You
are
can just
there
you
are
can use me. You can use me. Go ahead.
there are a few among them who are really nice, like
Oh,
AK
that's
Pandey. That
oh
name says something, right? AK
yeah, yeah,
Pandey.
yeah, yeah.
And now I added Mirko Sitic. He's
Oh,
very nice devotee.
nice. That's
And
great.
yeah, I tell you. And Damodadas. Oh, he's young, but he's very nice. Oh boy.
I tell you, when you go live, it's going to be so good for them because they're going to really appreciate it. That's the whole how this works. People they get from your contact what you're getting and you're sharing, and you'll feel more enlivened. You'll see it's great. It's a great way to do it. You know, one way you can do this if you want to speed up, you go on YouTube and you do a search how to go live on Facebook, and it'll show you everything. You'll watch a video on how to do it. You can learn everything on YouTube. Right?
Yeah, but I tell you the truth. For me, it's better somebody here, you know, and shows me. This is
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
watching a video, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a very practical person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
very practical.
Yeah, yeah, good. Awesome. What else? Anything else you want to say?
Oh, good. If I received the Chaitanya Bhagavat, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Yeah, I'll start working
You know,
on
I
that.
was meditating. I was meditating the last days. Oh, how I'm going to get this book. And now you
Yeah, yeah. I know. I think I know how to do it. I'll pay Freddie for it, and he can probably order it from because you
Here,
guys are
Radhadesh. Here, Radhadesh.
in Bangladesh. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll do it like that, so it'll be easier. So don't worry, I'll get it to you, no problem.
But now I can see, yeah, I was meditating on that. Yeah. And Lord
Yeah,
Chaitanya, he recognized that. And now,
yeah, yeah. I'm
you
just
know,
surprised you just came to do that. Yeah,
oh, so nice. Wow.
it's great. So Gabriel says something here. Let's see. We should get some Narayan Maharaj disciples in here just for the sake of perspective. I agree. You know, let's have a discussion, you know, like that. But you see, because of pride, they consider me like not bona fide, not really worthy to talk to. They can't believe it or not, they can't understand what I say. I always knew there was this haze over it, and it's because of, you know, that's the obstacle is this pride thing of, you know, so that anyway, when it's time, somebody will come through. Yeah, we just keep doing our sadhu sangha, and I'm open. I like Acharya Dev to come. I think it'd be fun Yeah, I'm into fun preaching, man. Fun, you know. Let's get perspective, you know. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of guys doing interviews and stuff, but they don't even see this as important. And they interview all these people that don't know anything about bhakti. This is the world. They're interested in illusions still or speculations, and they don't know the value of as it is. Understanding from experienced devotees who have actual experience of real bhakti that you can even see and prove and everything. They don't even care. It shows you nobody has the right understanding of what real bhakti is. We have the method here. We have the goal of life actualized by many devotees. This is the best place to learn. It's from experienced devotees who know what devotion is by experience, not by, yeah, I think devotion is this and this and this speculation and that speculation. That's why you could see those who don't have it, they still, I mean, not enough even here. They still got this thing, they disagree, you know, and they have another idea and they're inattentive still. They don't know the value. So, you know, that's why gradually everything gets, and then you become like real devotees. You got to be the example. You got to be the example of understanding Guru Tattva. Otherwise, how can you help people jump over? Like, that's the problem. They help people jump over to Radha Krishna Leela, and nobody gets the real Leela. This is like a fairy tale story. Here, you come here, you learn Guru Tattva automatically. I'm amazed, automatically people. They look at Lilita, look at Johan, look at River. You know, they read these Leelas and they feel something. They feel Lord Caitanya, they feel relation, they get life from that. They got their diving suits. We give everybody a nice diving suit. We train you how to dive into that ocean. And become like a little shark in that ocean there. Attacking Krishna. You know, that's why I feel like I'm a little shark, man. I see Krishna somewhere. You want to bite him. Ever feel like biting Krishna? Radha does. See, she says, no, see, that's too odd. You're odd, Reverend. Still. We'll get you. No, I don't want to bite Krishna. Well, Radha does.
I do. I bite Krishna.
See, I could tell. She's a biter, man. Radha and Krishna's a biter too. He's biting. And the Manjaris, the bite marks manifest on their lips. Pretty deep stuff, huh, Shamaguri, going on here? Yeah. We may look like schlups, but we're slurps, man. We're slurpees. Not schlups, slurpees, slurping. Yeah. Okay, another long afternoon class.
Oh, it's evening here.
It's evening over there. That's true. Yes, evening. Huh? Okay, let's see. My Lord, what do I know? Okay. Yeah, I think, that's it. That's good enough for a while. You guys go to bed. I want to make sure you're nice rested up so you're attentive, especially Tom. I want him attentive. He's probably afraid to show up today. I don't blame him, man. Poor guy got grilled today. But that's to his benefit. It's great. I love it when people share their truths, It's how we learn perspective and all that, like Gabriel's saying. Yeah. So we're going to play the song. Since we didn't play the song this morning, we're going to play it now a little bit. Don't you want to hear a little song? Oh, yeah. Go ahead there, Shamaguri. What?
I just want to say one thing. You know Tarun Krishnadas, right?
Who?
Tarun Krishnadas.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's my friend. I was writing with him. And now he told me a few days ago he will not come again.
Why? What's this?
He left
Maybe
for
he
good.
just fell off the wagon.
Huh?
Maybe he just fell off the wagon.
He comes and goes.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take it seriously. He may he's kind of like that, you know. So let's see. He won't come again. Yeah. I
Yeah,
said
he
also
told
I
me
would
that.
not come back to Krishna. Yeah, we'll see.
But I said, I will stick with you. I told him that.
Oh, was he trying to get you to go off here, being here?
No.
Yeah, not really, but he was a little telling, yeah. Anyway,
What was his argument? What was his problem with that beautiful
I
thing?
mean, I have all my talks, my writings, I have it all here. Maybe
Yeah,
I make a screenshot and send to you, Gurudev.
yeah, send it to me. I'd
Yeah,
like to see his arguments.
screenshot. Okay.
It's always purification.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's always that. I mean, why wouldn't anybody want to be in such a beautiful place with beautiful devotees? The only thing is contamination's coming out. That's all. And it's part of it is sometimes you get, bewildered by those things as they're coming out. So let's see, if he sticks around as proof that he's sincere and Krishna's helping him stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Good. Well, thanks for sharing that.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Hari Bo, Hari Bo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his praying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's names. Hari Bo, Hari Bo.